Imagine this. You wake up to the sound of waves brushing against your doorstep, the scent of salt and sun in the air, and the realization that, for once, there's not another soul around. No crowds, no noise, just you, your thoughts, and an entire island to yourself. It sounds like the kind of luxury reserved for billionaires, right? But here's the secret. It doesn't have to be. All over the world there are private islands that offer serenity, seclusion, and beauty, without the eye-watering price tag. From coral reefs in the Caribbean to freshwater sanctuaries in the north, these hidden escapes prove that paradise can be affordable if you know where to look. In today's video, we're counting down 10 affordable private island experiences, places where you can live out your castaway dreams for less than you might spend on a city hotel. Stay with us till the end, because our #1 destination isn't even in the ocean. If you enjoy exploring the world's hidden gems, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an adventure. Now, let's set sail for paradise. Number 10, Bird Island, Belize. Off the coast of Placencia, Belize, sits a speck of coral and sand surrounded by endless turquoise. This is Bird Island, a hand-built, family-run island that feels almost too perfect to be real. It's small enough to walk around in minutes, but large enough to hold a cozy pastel cottage, a sun deck, and a few palms waving lazily in the breeze. And here's the twist. You can rent the entire island for yourself. Rates start around $600 per night, and it sleeps up to 6 guests. Do the math, and you're looking at about $100 per person per night for a private Caribbean island. Days here are simple and perfect. Jump straight from the dock into warm, clear water. Kayak to nearby reefs teeming with parrotfish, sea stars and rays. Or simply float in silence as the sea and sky merge around you. At sunset, the horizon burns orange while you grill your catch of the day and sip an ice-cold Belikin beer. When the stars emerge, the water glows with bioluminescent light. Tiny sparks of living magic. Belize is a cultural blend of Caribbean rhythm and Central American flavor, with Creole, Garifuna, and Mayan influences all intertwined. The locals you meet in Placencia are quick to laugh, quick to help, and always curious about where you've come from. Of course, paradise comes with quirks. Bird Island is off-grid, running on solar power and rainwater. You'll need to bring your own groceries from the mainland. Wi-Fi is minimal. But that's the charm. It's luxury by subtraction. Travel in the shoulder months of May or November for calmer weather and better rates. Bring your own snorkeling gear and a good camera. Number 9, Brother Island, El Nido, Philippines. In the blue heart of the Philippines lies a secret shared among travelers who crave simplicity and warmth. Brother Island, just a short boat ride from El Nido, is the kind of place where time slows to match the rhythm of the waves. Owned by a local family, this small island retreat feels more like a home than a resort. You'll be welcomed with smiles, home-cooked Filipino dishes, and stories about island life told over candlelight dinners. Each day begins with the sound of the ocean and ends with stars so bright they seem to hum. The cottages are made of bamboo and wood, standing quietly under palm trees, cooled by natural sea breeze. There's no Wi-Fi, no television, and electricity comes from solar panels. But the lack of modern distractions is exactly what makes this island magical. The Filipino concept of bayanihan, community and kindness, shines through everything here. You might be invited to a ukulele jam, a beach barbecue, or even a traditional dance before the night is over. The best months to visit are November to May, outside of typhoon season. Bring cash, reef-safe sunscreen, and an adventurous spirit. You can rent the whole island for under $800 a night, accommodating up to 12 guests. Split that among friends, and you're paying less than $70 per night for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Brother Island proves that luxury isn't marble floors or infinity pools. It's laughter under palm trees, shared meals, and peace so deep you can hear the tide breathe. Number 8, Sweet Bocas, Panama. In Panama's Bocas del Toro archipelago, Caribbean charm meets tropical wilderness. Floating gently in a lagoon of turquoise water is Sweet Bocas, a handcrafted, eco-friendly mansion built entirely of local wood. Imagine mornings that begin with yoga on a floating deck, breakfast overlooking dolphins, and afternoons spent paddleboarding through mangrove channels. As the sun dips behind the jungle, the entire sea seems to shimmer with gold. The architecture alone is a work of art, open, breezy, and seamlessly connected to nature. The owner, Annette Moreau, designed it as a haven for travelers seeking both luxury and mindfulness. Bocas del Toro is rich in Afro-Caribbean culture. Reggae rhythms drift from colorful villages, and locals cook with coconut, plantains, and love. The sea is warm year-round, and the wildlife is astonishing. Sloths, toucans, and bright coral reefs surround you. Now, Sweet Bocas itself can reach high-end prices, but the area offers many smaller eco-lodges that capture the same beauty for around $150 per night. Book in the rainy season, from May through November, for discounts up to 30%. Rain showers here rarely last more than an hour. If you're craving connection with nature and the self, few places compare. Floating on this tranquil sea, you start to forget the world you left behind. Number 7. Lake Saimaa Islands, Finland. In southern Finland, the idea of an island retreat takes on a very different tone. Welcome to Lake Saimaa, a labyrinth of clear blue water dotted with over 13,000 islands. Here, privacy means pine forests, wooden saunas, and silence so complete it almost hums. You can rent an entire island cabin for as little as €100 a night, complete with a boat, fire pit, and the world's cleanest air. Instead of coral reefs, there are mirrored lakes. Instead of rum cocktails, there's strong campfire coffee and maybe a flask of Finnish vodka to share. The Finnish concept of every man's right allows everyone to roam freely in nature. It's not just a law, it's a philosophy of harmony and respect for the land. Evenings here are ritualistic. Heat the sauna, jump into the cold lake, then repeat until your body feels reborn. And if you're lucky, you might hear the haunting call of a loon echoing across the water, or even glimpse a rare Saimaa ringed seal. There's no better time to visit than early summer or early autumn, when the air is crisp and the mosquitoes are few. Pack your own groceries, bring warm layers, and prepare to slow down. This isn't the kind of island where you party, it's the kind where you find yourself again. If tropical islands soothe the body, Lake Saimaa heals the soul. Number 6. Taprobane Island, Sri Lanka. Off the coast of Sri Lanka's southern town of Weligama rises a dream out of the waves, Taprobane Island. A tiny circle of palms crowned by a grand villa, Taprobane is both an architectural gem and a living piece of history. Built in the 1920s by a French count seeking solitude and inspiration, the villa has hosted artists, writers, and even a few rock stars through the decades. You reach it by wading through shallow surf at low tide, or by small boat when the tide is high. Inside, arched verandas open to the sea breeze, and rooms circle around a lush courtyard, fragrant with frangipani. The experience is deeply romantic and hauntingly timeless. The Indian Ocean surrounds you on all sides, waves crashing just meters away as you dine on fresh seafood and fragrant curries served by a small Sri Lankan staff who know the art of true hospitality. The island's name, Taprobane, comes from the ancient Greek word for Sri Lanka, a nod to its mythical reputation as a land of beauty and mystery. It's not without its quirks. The tides can strand you temporarily, and during monsoon season, the sea grows dramatic and wild, but those moments are part of its character. Visit between December and April for sunshine and calm seas, and while Taprobane might sound extravagant, rates can drop by nearly 40% in the off-season, especially when shared among a small group. It's hard to leave a place like this unchanged. Taprobane isn't just an island, it's a mood, a memory, and perhaps the purest definition of escape. Number 5. Mfangano Island Lodge, Kenya. In the heart of Africa, where the world's second-largest freshwater lake stretches to the horizon, lies Mfangano Island on Lake Victoria. Here, the Mfangano Island Lodge blends rustic charm with the rhythm of local life. Thatched cottages perch above the shoreline, with verandas that open directly onto the water. Mornings begin with mist drifting across the lake, fishermen paddling out in dugout canoes, and fish eagles calling overhead. Evenings end with kerosene lamps flickering on the waves and the distant glow of hundreds of fishing boats dotting the horizon. This is the homeland of the Luo people, known for their storytelling, music, and deep respect for the lake that sustains them. Guests often visit nearby villages, learn about traditional net making, or share a meal with locals who treat visitors like family. Getting here is an adventure, a small plane to Kisumu, then a long but beautiful boat journey across the lake. There's little Wi-Fi and the world feels wonderfully far away. The lodge sources all its food locally and helps support island schools, so your stay directly benefits the community. Rates are all-inclusive and surprisingly affordable when you consider what's included: fresh-caught fish, guided hikes, and sunsets that feel infinite. If you're looking for peace, authenticity, and humanity, all in one place, Mfangano might be your island. Number 4. Yanuya Island, Fiji. Welcome to Yanuya, one of Fiji's Mamanuca Islands, a family-run paradise where smiles are as bright as the ocean itself. Here, you'll find rustic bungalows nestled between coconut palms, coral gardens at your doorstep, and locals whose laughter carries across the water. Each evening, the village gathers for a kava ceremony, a centuries-old ritual of welcome and connection. You'll sit in a circle, clap once, drink from a shared wooden bowl, and feel a calm spread through your body as you become part of the rhythm of island life. Yanuya offers the essence of Fiji: unhurried days, genuine warmth, and an ocean that invites you in at every turn. Snorkel with reef sharks, hike to hidden viewpoints, or simply nap in a hammock as ukulele music drifts from the beach. Electricity comes from solar panels, and the pace is dictated by the sun. Getting here requires a ferry or small boat, but the journey is half the magic. Book directly through local operators for the best prices. Many packages include meals, activities, and transfers. There's a Fijian saying that sums it up perfectly: no hurry, no worry. Once you arrive, you'll understand exactly what it means. Number 3. Brothers Point, Eco Island, Scotland. Not all islands are tropical. On the rugged northern coast of Scotland's Isle of Skye lies Brothers Point, a wild headland where sea cliffs meet sky and solitude is absolute. A small off-grid eco-cabin nearby offers one of the most peaceful private island experiences in Europe. It's powered by wind and solar, warmed by a wood stove, and surrounded by sweeping Atlantic views that change by the hour. Here, the air smells of salt, rain, and peat. The light shifts constantly, painting the landscape in moody blues and golds. The region is steeped in Gaelic legend. Locals tell tales of selkies, mythical seals that become human on land. On quiet evenings, you can almost imagine them watching from the waves. The weather is unpredictable: rain, sun, fog, and wind often in the same afternoon. But that's part of the island's wild beauty. Visit in spring or early autumn for mild weather and fewer visitors. Bring good boots, hearty food, and a spirit of adventure. This isn't luxury, it's elemental living. And it will make you feel more alive than any 5-star resort ever could. Number 2. Zumpango Island, Nicaragua. Just 20 minutes from Grenada, Nicaragua's colonial gem, lies Zumpango Island, a lush, solar-powered sanctuary floating in the calm waters of Lake Nicaragua. Here, the air hums with birdsong. Butterflies drift between mango trees, and kayaks glide silently across the lake. The island is family-run and fully eco-sustainable. No plastic, no pollution, and every meal cooked from the garden or nearby farms. You can swim safely in the lake, paddle to neighboring islets, or explore Grenada's cobblestone streets before returning to your private paradise. Day passes start under $50, and overnight stays often include meals and kayaks for less than a city hotel room. Zumpango is proof that sustainability and serenity can go hand in hand. It's not about escaping the world, it's about reconnecting with it. Number 1. Brother Island, Ontario, Canada. Our number 1 pick takes us to a place that might surprise you: Brother Island, in Canada's Thousand Islands region. Just a few hours from Toronto, this privately owned speck of pine forest offers rustic seclusion with everything you need, and nothing you don't. There's a cozy cabin, a private dock, a canoe, and a fire pit that glows under the northern stars. The air smells of pine and campfire smoke. Loons call across the water. And in the morning, mist drifts like silk over the lake's surface. It's the quintessential Canadian experience, unplugged, peaceful, and deeply grounding. Renting the entire island costs less than most hotel suites, especially in early autumn, when the trees blaze gold and red. Bring marshmallows, bug spray, and someone who appreciates silence, because once you've tasted this kind of solitude, it's hard to go back. From the coral reefs of Belize to the mirror lakes of Finland, from Sri Lanka's tides to Canada's forests, these islands remind us that luxury isn't about wealth. It's about peace, simplicity, and moments that feel infinite. Each of these destinations offers a glimpse of what life can be when we slow down, when we trade Wi-Fi for wind, crowds for calm, and chaos for connection. So, tell us, if you could choose just one, which island would you escape to? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because next week we're heading to Europe for how to travel first class without breaking the bank. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and remember, paradise might just be closer and cheaper than you think.